Howdy, and welcome back to the Texas Bucket List. You know, it's safe to say Texas is God's country. Majestic, beautiful, and full of hardworking folks who have a huge love for life. To show thanks for this little slice of heaven called the Lone Star State, some head to Sunday service to hear the good word. And where we're going, that's one heck of a trek. Along the Texas-Mexico border, west of Langtree, and in the middle of nowhere, you'll find a road that'll take you deeper into the middle of nowhere. Eventually, you'll come across an old ghost town on the tracks that happens to have a holy calling.
This is a good place.
This is just home to us.
It's where you get reinvigorated here every Sunday, you know. You need that.
In a part of the state that's known for being desolate, Pumpville Baptist Church is the most isolated iglesia at the edge of the Trans-Pecos.
We like it that way.
We kind of like not having a whole ton of people, you know, like no elbow room, you know.
Spend time with my wife is excellent out here. There's nothing left for us to do but talk.
Clyde Bonds is the preacher here.
Everybody calls me Rick.
Where's Rick come from?
My mother. She didn't like Clyde.
He never knows just how many people each Sunday will bring, but he'll take all the souls he can get.
I think the first time I was here, that first service, there was 9. And I thank the Lord for the 9.
The pews aren't piled up with people, and the lack of air conditioning reminds you of the other option to heaven. But there's something about this out-of-the-way service that simply strikes the soul.
We feel God is in this, and He's called us to be here.
If I miss it on Sunday, my whole week's basically messed up.
It's just you and nature, and you can really feel God's presence there.
An empty environment is about all you'll find in this erstwhile area, formerly known as Samuels. Pumpville got its new name in 1887, when wells were drilled to supply passing steam trains. Once diesel took over the tracks, the town dried up, but not before a church was built.
Strengthens you, gives you courage for the week, and it's our safe place.
Martha Sue Hines plays piano in the hall of worship she grew up in. Her grandfather helped build the church back in the 40s, and Sue left her footprint here all those years ago. While it's not the Ascension Rock, it still means something to Sue. It's a reminder of how short this little ride called life is, and that this church in the middle of nowhere might not be here forever.
I'm not going to worry about it. We've lost all our old ones. We're the young ones, and yet we're the old ones now.
God inspires us to come here and keep this going.
Pastor Rick does what he can to keep the congregation alive.
Sometimes a little harder now in our day and age to attract people to come church, especially if I have to drive a little ways.
So the Pumpville Baptist Church started a little tradition, Sunday service with a meal.
I have increased my ministry from that Sunday lunch.
Everyone who comes to church is welcome to the table.
The fellowship is always good. Around the table, they talk about ranch problems, they talk about this thing or that thing.
Did you make a dish today?
No, I don't do that.
You just come here and eat?
Exactly. Yeah, it's okay.
While many have their Sunday afternoon tradition of fried chicken at their favorite mom and pop, barbecue at a buddy's, or huevos rancheros in a really good Mexican restaurant, none of that is really an option here.
60 miles to the nearest hamburger. And the Methodists seem to get there before us, so we always come here.
The best part of the potluck is it's not planned.
Some Sundays, it's all beans. Everybody brings a different kind of beans.
Even if it is only beans, those seeds are doing more than just filling bellies.
We'll definitely feed them. Preacher will feed them the word, and we'll feed them groceries. Huh? Can't beat that.
We do burgers on the show, but I need to start doing Sunday meals.
So if you happen to find yourself west of Langtree on a Sunday morning in the middle of nowhere, a stop at the Pumpville Baptist Church will work wonders for your soul and stomach, and is well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
We do enjoy people to come and visit with us.
You need to set Sunday aside to get your life straight. Get it straightened back up for the week.
Love God, love your neighbor as yourself, and love one another. And we can experience all of that here at Pumpville.